Morning, guys. It is Tuesday, June 30th. Getting ready to go to the gym, making my pre-workout right now. Just going to have the regular C4 since it's pretty early in the morning, and I'm fully fasted right now, so I don't need that huge kick the C450X is going to give me. And I'll probably have 8 Sour Patch Kids with my pre-workout. This morning woke up right under 147.8, which is the heaviest I've been in about a week. But last night I went to Olive Garden and had a pasta bowl with chicken on top. So a lot of carbs there, a decent amount of fat, decent amount of protein, a lot of calories in that meal. So I kind of expected a higher weigh-in, but it's just going to help fuel this leg workout today. So it's not going to hurt me that much, especially because I'm going to be able to hit this leg workout hard, head back to the gym later this afternoon, maybe do a little bit of cardio. But yeah, for the most part, it's not going to hurt me that much. But about to take this phone call real quick, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright, so that phone call happened at the perfect time because it was just calling to remind me that I had an appointment in about a half hour. So not going to be able to go to the gym right now. I actually had not made up my pre-workout yet, so I'm going to push that to the side and actually going to take some alpha aminos right now. And then when I do go to the gym, I'll actually go later this afternoon and I'll hit legs, abs, and cardio all at the same time. Then I don't have to go back for a second workout later. I'll just kind of extend that workout when I do go. So about to have some alpha aminos right now. Alright guys, so it is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. A lot later than I thought it would be, but guy came out to fix our internet because it had just been incredibly slow. And well, download speeds have been incredibly slow. Upload speeds have still been pretty good, but the company we went through, which was HughesNet, I had all those internet problems at the beginning of the summer, decided to go through HughesNet, and their internet was pretty quick, but they have data caps on how much you can use a month. And because I'm back home, there's other people in the house using the internet as well. We hit that 15 gig data cap after about 2 days. So you're left the entire rest of the month with either extremely slow internet or disconnected internet. So it was completely unrealistic to remain with them. We went ahead and made that change and switched to a local company that doesn't have a huge branch. It's Mercury Wireless, something like that. And they came out, and rather than just having like your regular satellite internet, they do it much more based on almost like a cellular connection. So going with them now, and they've hooked everything up, and it is a lot faster. It's faster than HughesNet when HughesNet was working, and there's no data cap on it. So really excited to start moving forward with this company. Hopefully their upload speeds are pretty good as well. I know their download speeds are incredibly fast, able to watch Netflix, YouTube, basically able to have zero problems whatsoever when it comes to download speeds. Hopefully upload speeds are pretty fast too, because I still want to be putting out videos at least every other day. That's kind of the schedule I've been on recently, is just uploading every other day. Maybe once I start my bulk and I start preparing for what I'm going to be doing next summer, maybe I'll start uploading every day. I don't know if I'll upload I'd like to upload every day. Not sure if I'll have as much content to upload every single day. I know maybe if I made a few upgrades, did a few things differently, I would have enough content to do every day. But that's something I'll think about over the next month. If you guys want to see videos from me every single day, or just have something out there every single day, whether it's diet information, whether it's just how to do exercise or something. I am perfectly fine. I mean, I have the I won't say time, but I mean, I can put out videos pretty quickly now. My video editing skills have improved a lot, and based on my computer speeds, I can usually render these videos pretty quickly and get them up without too much of a problem. So if you guys want videos more frequently than every other day, comment down below. I'm perfectly fine putting them out every other day though. But yeah, those are just random thoughts, kind of rambling now. But on my way to the gym, about to hit legs. I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so I just hit 335 for 2. My depth on those, watching it back, was ridiculously deep. Feel very good about my depth on those. Honestly, probably went too deep because that second rep was very difficult to get back up, but got it, feel good about it. That is it for squats today. About to hit some accessory work now. The thing with squats is when I come in here, I don't usually have a set weight that I want to work with. I usually work up to my max effort for the day, and I can usually feel that out with 275 on my back. Usually once I get 275 on my back for my warm-up sets, that's usually when I can kind of feel out how heavy I'll be able to go. 275 felt light today, so bumped it up to 335. Hit that for 2, and feel pretty good about that. So now I'm gonna go get some accessory work in. Here we go. Alright guys, so just got here to the movies, going in to see Terminator Genesis. It actually comes out tomorrow, but they have one advanced showing tonight. So going in to see that, fingers crossed, hoping it's good. I mean, they've shown that they can make poor Terminator sequels. Terminator 2 is probably my second or third favorite movie of all time, right up there with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and Jurassic Park. So this franchise holds a special place in my heart. Hopefully it's good. I'll definitely let you guys know what I think though when it's over. Alright guys, so just got home from seeing Terminator Genesis, having my last meal of the day, a little bit of chicken breast and then a Greek yogurt, and finishing off my alpha aminos there. And I figured I would give you guys a quick little review. Not too much. I don't want to really dive into any details of this movie, so no spoilers, but I will talk about some things that you guys have seen in the trailers of this movie. And the trailers of this movie give way too much away. So starting out, point number 1 is the trailers for this movie gave way too much away. Every single important plot point in Terminator Genesis was shown in the trailers, and I had a huge problem with that. I mean, I guess if I wouldn't have seen any of the trailers for this movie and all I heard was that there's a new Terminator movie, I don't think I'd be as disappointed in this film. But because I had seen all the trailers for this movie, you know everything that's going to happen. Getting into some of the performances, Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator, he mentions it in the movie. He's old, but not obsolete. His character was old, but it wasn't obsolete. Him as the Terminator, I didn't have a huge problem with it. He was just playing that role again. I mean, there were some cheesy, campy parts throughout the movie that were a little uncomfortable with him as a killing machine. But, for the most part, that wasn't the biggest problem I had with this movie. Emilia Clarke as Sarah Connor, I honestly thought she was probably the shining part of this movie. I really did enjoy her as Sarah Connor. I saw her as Sarah Connor. I think she did a great job fulfilling that role. Jason Clarke as John Connor. Terrible casting. I like Jason Clarke. I really do like him as an actor too. In Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is my second favorite movie of all time, and he is the lead human character in that movie. And I thought he did a phenomenal job in that movie, but in this movie, he was miscast. I did not see him as John Connor. Maybe it's because there's been too many people that have played John Connor in the past, but I didn't see him as John Connor, and it really kind of took me out of the movie. Jai Courtney as Kyle Reese. I'm not a big Jai Courtney fan to begin with, and for him to play such an important role like Kyle Reese was probably the main character in this movie, and that was probably one of the biggest problems I had with this movie. Every line that Jai Courtney delivered, it was not a good, not Jai Courtney's best performance, and honestly, he hasn't had a lot of them, but that's completely off topic. I did not like him cast as Kyle Reese. Again, that took me out of the movie. Not pleased with that performance at all. And then a lot of the writing was really weak, in my opinion. Oh, sorry about that, almost dropped it, but a lot of the writing, a lot of the storyline was really all over the place. Really confusing. With time travel, you have to be important because this movie does involve time travel. With a Terminator movie, you're going to get time travel. It's just that simple. So you have to be careful with it because it can get confusing. This movie, it was confusing at times, and in the end, they undo a lot of what made the first two movies so great. The first two movies now are kind of, X-Men, the new X-Men movie, it kind of did what the new X-Men movie did. When the new X-Men movie kind of cut out X-Men 3, this movie kind of cut out Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, and those were the best ones in my opinion. And now this franchise has kind of cut those out of the entire canon, if you will, of this series. So, for the most part, I probably haven't been as disappointed with a movie since Terminator 4. Now, this movie is in no way as terrible as Terminator 4. Terminator 4 is still one of the worst movies I've ever seen. This movie is not on that level. This movie, if you enjoyed Terminator 3, if you were a fan of Terminator Salvation, I wasn't a huge fan of those two movies, but if you were a fan of those and you thought they were fun and you don't really care about story that much, or writing, or acting, you know what? This movie probably will be fun for you. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of moments that, if you're not a real big fan of this series, that might make you laugh a little bit. If you are a big fan, they'll make you kind of cringe and kind of make you hate your life a little bit, like I did halfway throughout this movie. But, there are parts of this movie that are redeemable. I don't want to go into those because those are the parts that aren't shown in the trailers, but you know what, overall, if I had to rate this movie, I would probably give it a D+, maybe a C-, just because it has that Terminator name to it. But because it does have that Terminator name to it, I do have higher expectations, so I do have to say probably a D+. So still a passing grade, still watchable, but very cringeworthy at times, especially if you're a true fan of Terminator. But hopefully I got all my points across to you guys. I know this movie doesn't come out until tomorrow for a majority of the theaters, so this video will be up by the time you guys will probably be thinking about going to see this movie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This is going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys have not subscribed to my channel yet, check out some of my other videos. If you like them, hit that red subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. You guys are going to help my channel grow, help me reach more people. www.treggfisher.com for online personal training. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.